And just like that, we're back again. Uncle Bocow in the building. Baby Bocow's with me because she is the mild sauce expert. So guys, many of you seen, this was a while back. I did the comparison. We did Louisiana versus Texas Pete. Go back and watch the video. That's all I got to say. I'm not going to tell you what the outcome was. Or I might slip up and say it. But a hot sauce that I have not had in at least 15 years, maybe 20, Crystal. I'm going to tell you a cool story about the first time I ever had that, okay? So, we got Baby Bocow here. We got some quiche. And I have a plastic spoon, so Johnny Scoville don't get mad at me. Because Johnny says, do not eat hot sauce from a metal spoon. You know why? It changes the taste of the hot sauce. And he is, yeah, he's absolutely correct. Come on, sit down.
Also, so when I smell, when I stand on a wet cymbal, when I touch a cymbal and then I wash a metal cymbal, and I wash.
You can smell the metal, right?
It smells weird.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and that's what happens with a lot of things that are metal. So with anything that's vinegar based, especially. All right, so guys. This is the comparison right here, man. We had to do this. First one we're going to try is the Louisiana.
It's mild.
Louisiana. I'll just let you know. But I would like you to go back and watch the video.
Mild.
Okay, the Louisiana.
Mild?
This is mild. Try a little bit. Now, Louisiana has a little bit more kick than Texas Pete. Okay? But got a little heat. Sit down. We're having some food next, okay?
Sauce? It's so salty. I don't like salty.
It's very salty, yeah. Yeah, Louisiana is very salty. Now, this did sit for a while. I like them when they're almost brown, these sauces. Sometimes I would buy sauce, and I would take a... sit down, Eliza.
That's the big bite one, and that's the small bite one.
Sometimes I would take... No, that's yours, and this is mine. What I've done... My wife seen me come home one time years ago, and I poured some of the hot sauce out and left the top up and let it sit on the table. And this one has an orifice reducer. All right, Crystal. Now I'm going to put... Here you go. I want you to tell me first off which one's hotter, and then I want you to tell me which one tastes better.
That one tastes worse.
You like the Louisiana better than the Crystal?
Yeah.
Hold on, try it on a little food.
It's like that sauce is like the jalapeno or something.
Sit down. No one can see you when you're standing over there. She likes to move around so much. All right, let me go in. I got this quiche turned upside down so I can fit a lot of it in that divot right there. The sauces are so thin, it's hard to. Wow, that's a close one.
Did you have her drink water first?
Yeah, she drank a half a bottle.
Good job, Eliza.
Here's the deal. So, I'm going to tell you guys, when I compared these two, hands down, Louisiana won. Louisiana's a little bit thicker. It's a little bit hotter. Not much thicker, but a little bit. And maybe this is fermented and this isn't. I don't know. But Texas Pete, even though it's made 10 minutes from my house, everyone around here is nuts over Texas Pete. No. It's good on fried chicken. It has its use. But Louisiana reigns supreme over Texas Pete.
You need to go get a plant tour of Texas Pete.
I am going to. That is something that's going to be coming in the future.
Crystal tastes like that jalapeno sauce.
You think so? Try it. Try a bite. You got some on your food there.
That is not organic.
Try it on some food and see what...
Huh? Where is it on that food?
You just ate it.
No, I didn't. I must have put the wrong place.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, right there.
All right, so I'll tell you right now, very hard. I got to go in for another solo bite.
I've never eaten I have literally never eaten Crystal or Louisiana. Only Texas Pete.
This is hard. Let me tell you something. This sauce is good. Okay?
No, it's not.
The only store-bought sauces
Tennessee.
I've had that I know of are Valencia, Texas Pete, and what's that one?
Frank's Red Hot.
Chula.
You've had Frank's Red Hot.
And Frank's Red Hot. What's that? Cholula.
Cholula. So here's my assessment. Man, I'm kind of at a 50-50 split right now. Let me. I gotta go in.
I'm not sure if I've had Frank's Red Hot though.
Oh, yeah, you have. You've had to have it.
I don't remember ever eating it unless you gave it to me.
Louisiana is definitely saltier. If I was eating something bland, as far as heat goes, which one's hotter, Eliza? This one, the first one you tried?
I don't know. It's too hard to tell.
It's too hard to tell.
Don't give her any more store-bought sauces.
No, they're very close, okay? As far as heat. Although for some reason I still have a feeling that Louisiana definitely has more of a kick than Texas Pete. Right? Comment below. You guys let me know. What's your thoughts on this? Now, question. Don't answer it, guys. What is the #1 hot sauce of Louisiana? You got Louisiana, right? You got Tabasco from
Crystal.
Louisiana. The #1 hot sauce, chosen by the people of Louisiana, is Crystal. Now, let me tell you my story. It's a good sauce. It's very underrated.
I knew that from something.
That's not a good sauce. It's just like a jalapeno sauce.
Baby Bull Cow disagrees with me. You like this one, the salty one, better?
You don't like the jalapeno sauce?
They're both too salty, but that one's the saltier it gets, the less I like it.
Okay. Well, this one's less salty than that one. The Crystal's less salty than this one.
And that means that jalapeno taste wasn't salt.
You have raspberries in your hair.
My hair is grown, don't you see? It looks cute.
It used to be a lot longer, but we cut off both of our hair because the baby was getting sick from eating it.
I get mad if my hair reached the floor. It would get all mousy.
I'm going to pick Crystal. I'm going to pick Crystal over, barely over Louisiana, way over Texas Pete. Now, Frank's Red Hot. I'm from New York, and that's what I was raised on, and we make buffalo wings. There is no other sauce that I will use for wings. None of these would make as good of a wing sauce. I'll just say that.
See, I might never had Frank's Red Hot because I always ate at East Coast wings when I was growing up.
East
They
Coast
might not
wings,
use that.
They don't use it. Listen, let me tell you
They're
something.
not that good.
There was a lady, there's a local group here, right? Facebook group. And someone asked, it showed up my newsfeed, who has the best wings? And all these people were shouting out all these places. And this one lady said, nobody. And I commented below. I said, amen. I agree with
Unless
you
you go to
100%.
New York.
I said, if I found good wings here, I'd have a heart attack. Let me tell you something. 1979, 78, I don't know. But by the early 80s, my mother was making buffalo wings like Anchor Bar, Frank's Red Hot, and butter. That's it. It's really not that freaking hard. And all of these people all over the place, they put honey, they put margarine, they put all this stuff, spices, and then they try to make it cheaper, and they put fillers, and they do all this stuff to buffalo sauce. And it's just so simple. It is the simplest sauce you can make. 2 ingredients. And they screw it up so bad. And so I grew up on real buffalo sauce. I know it. I worked at a restaurant down here. I was the kitchen manager, head chef. But I put on the menu Anchor Bar buffalo wings. That's how I described them. So that I could beat. If I was in New York, I just put buffalo wings. I put Anchor Bar. These people come in, this couple, they were from Buffalo. They were older than me. They've been to the Anchor Bar a million times. They grew up on buffalo wings. They said, man, you ain't got no Anchor Bar buffalo wings. I said, yeah, I do. I said, I'll tell you what, I'll make you a half dozen for you to try. If it's not, you get them for free. If it is, you buy a dozen. Went in the back, made the wings, brought them out, set them down on the bar. The guy didn't even try one. I set him down. He goes, go make me 2 dozen right now. He knew just by the smell. They ate them. They ate the other dozen. They brought a dozen home. They came back every week to get wings. Now, let me get into the story of Crystal. We're not talking about Frank's Red Hot. We'll do that in another episode. Crystal. I was 14 or 15. I was at my friend's house, Tyrone Allen. At this time, both of us were teenagers. We both, both lived with our grandparents. And we made something. We had some food. I don't remember, but I went nuts in his fridge looking for hot sauce. I couldn't find it. I said, where's the hot sauce? I said, you ain't got no hot sauce. Yeah, we do. I go, no, we don't. I go, no, you don't. I looked everywhere. He said, it's in the cupboard. I'm like, bewildered. We always grew up, it was in the fridge, right? So I went in the spice cupboard, and there it was, a bottle of Crystal, about half full, brown as all can be, okay? It's just oxidized. It's just aged. It's just set. And I said, is that any good? He's like, yeah, hot sauce don't go bad. I'm like, all right. And his grandparents were from the South. You know, they had hot sauce. And so I ended up like smashing most of what was left. It was so good. And I told him, tell Alice, that's his grandmother. It was Alice. I said, tell Alice you better re-up on some hot sauce when she goes to the store. Because you could tell his Bob and said they didn't eat it much. But that was my first time ever having Crystal. And I absolutely loved it. And I'm a Frank's. She don't like it. I'm a Frank's guy. Now this I had a couple years earlier before I tried the Crystal. And I thought it was going to taste like Frank's. I was highly disappointed in it. It's got its uses, but it just doesn't have anything that stands out. I mean, if you talk about like like a generic, I've had some generic sauces like Dollar Store, Dollar General.
I grew up
brand.
on Texas Pete, and that's all I had, and I liked it.
Yeah, I mean, listen.
And I put it on my chicken pot pies.
Fried chicken.
And now that's what I want. If I eat chicken pot pie, I want that.
It's good on fried chicken, guys. So so I would say
good on fried chicken.
For heat, this might have a little bit more twang. This is saltier, but then again, this bottle's open, guys. You see that, and you see that this gets all salty and crystallized. So that could be the reason why. But so for as far as right now, this is a brand new bottle. This in its state is a little more salty than this. But for some reason, this takes the cake. So Louisiana, I'm with you. Okay, this is definitely better than Tabasco, and I think it's just a touch better than this. Don't knock this though. This is a great sauce. So that's it.
I like that better than that.
So she likes Louisiana. A house divided we have here, guys.
Better than the Crystal.
You don't like the Crystal? Okay. Well, she.
Yeah,
you know what?
The Crystal is bad.
Yeah, and she's you know. I think this one's. So this one's hotter. The first one you tried. A little bit.
Well, I didn't run the one time I said that. Instead, I taste the crap. So, but it did give me a little funny face because of the yucky taste.
Okay, so there you have it. Louisiana versus Crystal. Yeah.